Hello kings and queens, welcome back to Yes Queen Tarot. I'm Jessica. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, and the comments you're leaving. We're loving it. Yeah, so I'm gonna check in on the DM's energy with this amazing, beautiful deck. Denise Lynn, if you guys do tarot and you haven't like checked out her decks yet, check it out. Like, these are so powerful and beautiful. Yeah, okay, so we got the Crystal Crave Trust already, and Pure Spirit Purification. And yeah, I'm really getting that, you know, yesterday we got the message from the masculines that they're realizing that the DF is moving on, right? Like, she's leaving the DM behind, and that's why I feel like this message is coming through today, because what I'm getting is like, please, dear divine feminine, please trust me. I am doing the work. Please don't go. Please don't leave me behind, right? Don't move on. I am purifying. I am letting go what I need to let go. I am connecting to source. I am reaching out to you. I miss you. You know, you're my everything. You're my light, and I just love you, right? And that was the last message we got yesterday too. I love you. So yeah, he loves you. He knows you are the one, and he can sense that you're moving on, that you're ready to, yeah, forget about him, right? Try to start a new life, try to start a life without him. So yeah, he can sense that I'm feeling today, like, and so he's like in panic mode today. He's like, oh my God, she's actually doing it. She is letting go of me. She's moving on, right? She's forgetting about our connection, our love. So yeah, so that's kind of the overall energy that I'm getting for today. So let's see what else we can find out with this deck. Okay, dear divine masculines, what else do you want to tell you, divine feminine, today? I'm kind of getting this I am butthurt feeling, like they're, that's why only one card now came out. I feel like they don't really want to talk. they're angry. Kind of, if you know what I mean. Growth, toadstools. So I have this one. Yeah, I almost feel that is like, you know, how she's all covered up and like the poisonous mushrooms in front, and I think he can see that you're growing, that you're moving on, and that you're moving away from the situation, and so he's angry. Like, I feel like he's seeing you in this angry light today, right? Yeah, and I'm getting this heat coming up in my body right now. Yeah, he's like very frustrated and like, I can't believe you're hurting me like this. I can't believe you're leaving me behind. But it's really them hurting themselves, right? Because they're not doing the work. They're not coming forward. They're not reaching out. Yeah, so this is, of course, about the masculines, right? That still have to do the work, that are not in communication, that might even have you blocked, right? That are stuck in karmic situations and settled down for that, right? So, yeah, and so they are upset at you, but they really need to be upset at themselves, right? Because of it's their fault, right? That the feminine is moving on, because they're not coming forward, they're not unblocking, they're not reaching out. So yeah, wow. I am gonna do a karmic reading today too, and I created a karmic deck, just a temporary one where I wrote everything myself, and it's gonna be messages from the DM to the DF, and also DF to DM, and the karmic. So I created 3, so it's going to be a communication between all 3 of them, right? The DM, DF, and the karmic, what they want to say to each other. So I'm very interested to see what comes out today because of this energy. Like, I really feel like the masculine is upset today. He's upset. He's like, please don't move on. I'm going to use this one to check in on their energy. Yeah, wow. Okay, actually I have the wrong deck in here, but it's all meant to be, right? So I'm supposed to use this. I don't know right now which deck it is, but that's okay. So yeah, it's not this one. So, or maybe it is. Oh yeah, I think, oh, it is the correct one. Yeah, this bottom was the incorrect one. Okay, so I just had the wrong bottom. So yeah, it is this deck. Sorry, confusing. Yeah, I feel like this was on purpose too, this confusion. Like, I think this is what the masculines are going through right now. It's like, oh my God, I thought this, like if they're in a karmic relationship, for example, like, oh my God, I thought this was my twin, right? And now you say, but wait, like, why am I feeling so stressed out now? Like, I'm with that person, but I feel this moving on. I feel panic. I feel like, and then now he's realizing, oh my God, maybe she is not my twin, or he, right? Like maybe he is my twin. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of confusion right now going on. A lot of frustration, confusion. Oh my God, I'm getting this crazy heat again. Like, oh wow. Yeah, so, okay, let's see. Okay, divine masculines. Maybe you want your DF to know what is going on with you right now. Ooh. Dark thoughts, yes. Yeah, like I said, like that's exactly what I'm feeling. Like he is, yeah, like probably going through a tower moment right now, like this realization of, oh my God, my feminine is moving on. And I'm almost getting this way because we are one soul in two bodies, and the shadow is you, right? So I feel like this is the feminine, you know, how she's walking away and into the labyrinth. So he's like, once she is in here, how will I ever find her again, right? Like if I let her go now, how will I ever be able to reach her again? Like this could be the end of us for good. Yeah, I might lose her forever. I might never find her again if I let her go now. The honoring path, yeah. This is how he's seeing you, right? He's like, oh my God, look at her. She's like brilliant. She's like amazing. She's glowing. Everybody loves her. Like she's getting all this attention now. And of course from other masculines, right? And he's just like, wow, okay, what am I gonna do? If she now goes into this labyrinth, how will I ever find her, right? Like, how will I ever get over losing her? Yeah, and then we have this. Also, I feel like, again, like she's looking into the book, right? She is like, yes, I've done the work, you know, I am ready. Look out, like this light coming out of it. Like I am enlightened. I am the empress. I am the queen. I am. And he is still kind of like just passively standing there, just looking around, maybe stuck in his situation, not doing the work, right? And because of that, the feminine is realizing who she is and she's moving on. And yeah, and I feel like it's the feminine here saying, look, divine masculine, I am here working hard for our connection, right? I've done the work. It's your turn now to pick up the book and also do the work. Like, go do what you have to do. Don't let our relationship go to waste, right? But I am no longer waiting for you. So if you want me, you have to come and get me, right? You have to. I'm no longer chasing you. I am done chasing you. You have to come and get me, right? So I feel like actually the energies are kind of reversing now, where the feminine is becoming this masculine, right? She's becoming the runner and he's becoming the chaser. Well, hopefully he is. And I'm sure a lot of them are going to be. Okay, so then I'm also going to do the final rose tarot. It's from The Bachelor, I think. I didn't realize that when I bought it. So there might be some interesting stuff in here, but let's see. Maybe there's some good messages coming through, especially today, because it's this awkward energy that they're in. This reversed energy, right? Where they're kind of becoming the chaser, and the feminine is becoming the runner. Okay, divine masculines. What would you like the feminine to know about your situation? It's so weird. When I connect with them today, I get so dizzy. Like my head is spinning. I get so dizzy. So yeah, they're definitely very panicky, very stressed out. I feel like, yeah, it's dizzying to them. It's very powerful energy. Okay, we have 3 of Rings, group date. Yeah, so okay, so I feel like this message is definitely for the twins where their divine masculine is still in a karmic situation, right? So he still has something that he has to get through or learn or let go of. So first date. So yeah, I think he's contemplating about that, right? He's like, oh my God, I want this first date with my feminine. I do want it. I don't want her to move on. King of Mirrors, the intellectual. Yeah, like the glasses are broken, right? Like everything is falling apart. I kind of get from this. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, it's coming to me now. So like, you know, for the ones that are in a karmic relationship, I feel like the pink glasses are breaking. So they're starting to see clearly who their karmic is, that their karmic is actually a karmic relationship and not the divine feminine that they thought, right? So they were confused and thought that their karmic partner is their twin, and they're they are seeing clearly now that something is wrong here, right? Like I don't know, like there's there's 2 feminines. Which one is the right one? And I feel like he's realizing that he is in a karmic relationship. The single mom. Interesting. It says, have a fun day, love. And it's Queen of Rings. So yeah, maybe it's also if they have children, right? So he's like, maybe he's saying this is kind of what is holding me back too, right? In order to come forward to my feminine, because I have children with my karmic partner, and she's a great mother, and you know, how am I gonna leave all of that? Like, how am I getting out of that situation, right? And then we have drama. Yeah, so I'm getting, because there's 2 masks too, right? Like I feel like one mask is the karmic's partner mask, right? Where they thought the karmic was the his divine feminine, and that mask is coming off, right? And then the other mask, it's his mask that he has to take off now, because he has to face it. He has to face the reality that he is in a karmic situation, in a karmic relationship, and he is not with his twin, right? So yeah, I feel like the masks are coming off now, just like with the broken glasses, right? Like the mask, everything is being revealed right now at this time to the divine masculine, the villain. Yeah. And I don't think their karmic partner is a villain, but I feel like that, you know, they're seeing that it's not the right, yeah, that it's not their twin, it's the villain, right, instead. So, and maybe some are in really hard karmic relationships. Like I personally was in a really terrible karmic narcissistic relationship, and it did feel like a villain. So yeah, I mean, it could also be for some of them, but in general, I feel like the card is just saying, yeah, I am realizing I am not with my divine feminine. I am with a karmic. 8 of mirrors in your head. Yeah, wow, did I not just say how dizzy I am getting? Head spinning? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. As soon as I connect to the masculines today, I am getting this spinning head feeling, like I am spinning in my head, like I'm getting really dizzy. So wow. Wow, I love when these things come out, right? So you know, I'm not just saying it, but yeah. So yeah, wow. So they are all in their head today. They are like completely lost. They are completely lost. Page of mirrors to gossip. Yeah. I feel like this is almost his karmic partner talking down to him. It's kind of what I'm getting. Like he might be realizing something, maybe even talking to her about it, right? I actually was very honest with my, I had met my divine masculine while I was already married. So yeah, it's a long story, but like I had told my ex-husband, you know, that I had feelings for him, right? Because I don't want to lie, I want to be honest, but I still loved my ex-husband too. It was just a different kind of love, you know. But anyways, so I feel like maybe some of them are very honest and also like maybe discussing it with their karmic partner, right? Like realizing, wow, like maybe you are not the one, right? Maybe there is this other person, and I'm only telling you because I want to be honest with you, right? And then maybe the karmic is talking down to his your masculine, yeah, and like, you're just crazy, stop talking like that, or whatever, you know, like, you know you love me, you know you want to be with me, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm really excited to do the karmic reading today, because I feel like today's reading is a lot about twin saturn and karmic relationships. Okay, so let's do the twin flame oracle, and then we're gonna do shadow messages and also the lovers oracle. So okay, sorry, I have to get ready because this dizziness. Okay, dear divine masculines. Wow, this head is like lots of head pressure too, like especially in the forehead. Okay. What do you want your feminine to know about this situation? Oh, wow. Okay. So these were my split energy. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, why am I feeling this way? I thought I have everything that I always wanted. I thought I have my twin partner here with me already. And now I'm realizing that's not it. Like, what is going on? Then as always, we have divine timing. So everything will unfold in divine timing, right? Healing. Yeah. So I think that's what they're realizing. The healing is not really that they're healing anything. It's just the realization of the reality that they're in. And like that, the glasses, like the broken glasses, the pink glasses are gone now. They can see clearly. So control. Yeah. Again, I'm getting that dizzy spinning energy from that again, right? Because it goes around in a circle, circle, circle. So yeah, and I feel like this might be him and his karmic, and it's fading away, right? Like, because the truth is coming out. Now the truth is being revealed to the divine masculines. Lessons, yeah. Again, the book, right? So the same from here, teacher, lessons. Yes, so they have to learn right now who their true twin flame really is. And they have to figure now out all the things that they have to do in order to make sure she doesn't get away, right? She doesn't end up in this labyrinth where it's going to be so hard for him to connect to her again and to find her. She's going to be lost for good. And we have pause, inaction, calmness, step back, wait for the sign. So yeah, I feel like this pause is more the pause in his current situation. He's like, oh my God, I have to pause. Okay, pause. So let's pause here and analyze. Let's figure out what is going on, right? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I now thinking this person is actually my person when I thought this? So yeah, I feel like it's like this pause, like because the head is spinning, like I have to stop. I have to take a break and like realize what is actually going on. What is really, really going on here? So a lot of analyzing. Oh wow, and the seat is coming up again. This is really intense today. Very, very intense. Okay. Now with the message deck, dear Divine Masculine, what messages would you like to say to your Divine Feminine? What do you want her to know? This was the first one. My childhood was difficult and still affects me. I was let down by the people I loved and trusted. Yeah. This is actually true for my twin and also for me. So we both had the same kind of childhood in that sense. And it's funny, I was just thinking about it this morning that it's coming out. Yeah. So yeah, it's really hard for them. And maybe especially if they have kids and they're in a karmic relationship, right? Because they had this trauma in their childhood, it's hard for them to step away, right? And that's why, maybe that's why the mom card came out, right? It's hard for them to step away and leave their karmic partner because they had this trauma when they were a child, and they do want to not cause the same pain for their children, right? And they want to make sure they have a happy home, a happy family life. But by doing that, you're settling, right? And you're teaching your children that true love isn't worth fighting for. It's okay to be maybe in a narcissistic relationship, right? Maybe to be in a manipulative relationship, or in a loving-less relationship, or whatever it is. And you're teaching your children the wrong thing, right? Because we really should always follow our hearts, right? So yeah, I'm getting, this is really tough energy, like really, no wonder my head is spinning. You understand me better than anyone else. Your eyes can see into my soul. I can't hide from you. Yeah, that is so true. Like that's exactly how I felt when I look into my twin's eyes. It's like I can see him, right? I can see who he really is, and there's nothing actually, you don't, it's just the energy, you just feel it. It's, yeah, so I'm actually guided to make a video this weekend, because usually we don't post on the weekend, but I feel guided to make a video tomorrow to talk about my twin flame connection, like the signs, the things that made me realize he's my twin. Because I mean, I don't really even 100% know if he's my twin, right? You just don't really know, I think, until you come into union. But yeah, I want to just talk about the things that happened to me, that I experienced, so you can compare how, if you might also be in a twin flame connection, right? Because we keep getting this card over and over again that says, I want to be more than just friends, right? So it could be that a lot of you also have this confusion where you're like, is this my twin, right? So I feel like I'm guided to like talk about the signs that I have that made me think he's my twin. It's been going on for 23 years for me. So there was no twin flame talk, there was no awakening, there was no enlightening, right? Like it's all happening the last few years. And it was really, really hard for me until I found out last year he is, or we are twin flames, and then everything makes sense. But yeah, more that tomorrow. If you're interested, yeah, try to look up for that video. Okay, so I try to forget you, but it's not working. I always feel your presence with me. I'm magnetically pulled to you. Yeah, and the magnets, we had that come through too before, right? That once both twins have done the work and they both realize that they are God, right? In a human body, really having or God having a human experience, then the universe or source will, it's like this automatic effect that they are like magnets coming together. Nothing will stop that. So technically, if he does the work, he doesn't have to be worried about her getting lost in the labyrinth and him not finding her, because source will, it will happen automatically. They will be pulled magnetically to each other. At least that's the message that I had channeled. So you can never really get lost on this. Like, if once both twins are ready, they will be put together into union. That's kind of the message that I've been getting. So yeah, I'm focused on my career and finances right now because I don't want to struggle again. I'm afraid to share that. So yeah, that's unfortunately a problem for a lot of them too, right? Because they want to make sure they have the finances, of course, to start a new life with you, and the finances to provide for their family, their children, if they have that. And so it's really, really hard for them to, yeah. Oh my goodness. And my crown is about to fall off. Oh, the whole time. This has never happened like this before. I don't know what that means. Like, things are falling apart. I don't know. Or falling into place. Okay, let's do the Lover's Oracle and see what else they wanted to say to us. Okay, dear Divine Masculines, what message do you have for us? And the Lover's Oracle. Wow, they're just shooting out. Okay, we have 3. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Wow, yeah. So I feel like it's kind of mirrored. I feel like this is the message that he is saying to the Divine Feminine, but that he also saying to himself, right? So if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. So he knows he has to follow his heart, but he's also saying to the feminine, because she's moving on, please follow your heart, right? Listen to your heart. Please don't go. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yeah, so, wow. Then we have Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he doesn't want you to go. And then this one, look how he's holding her and like, oh my gosh, yeah. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Wow. I feel like this is Source now speaking about, you know, how the Divine Feminine wants to move on and leave the masculine behind. And the masculine is not doing the work and not coming forward to the feminine. I feel like that's what Source is saying. You have to honor this relationship. It is a sacred relationship. It's a divine relationship. And you need to honor and treasure this relationship because it's truly sacred. So, wow. So I feel like it's like a message from Source to both. Wow. A little bit, yeah. I'm personally in myself in the moving on phase right now, so it's like that's, I'm like, oh wow. Okay, if you like this video and resonated with you, please give us a thumbs up, follow for more, and yeah, and then check out the karmic reading that I will be posting today as well. And then of course, Queen Chi, I'm so excited to watch her video for today, because these energies today, we mirror a lot of it always. So I'm very excited to see what comes out for the Divine Feminine today. And yeah, and then what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, and then the video that I want to post tomorrow, if you're curious about what the signs are, maybe if you're a twin in a twin flame connection or not, right? So okay, I'll talk to you all soon.